Hey, what's going on, everybody? Jonathan Thames here of Rosie and Ernie Productions, the multimedia mega fan, and we're here today to talk about the very highly anticipated release of Godzilla vs. Kong. So, for the first time since 1963's King Kong vs. Godzilla, we get to see these two iconic characters go toe-to-toe, and like most kaiju fans, I've been anticipating another on-screen adaptation of a film that features these two in battle for quite some time. And it's finally here. Godzilla vs. Kong came out yesterday, March 31st, and was released in theaters and on HBO Max. And I have to say, as a huge Godzilla fan and a pretty big King Kong fan as well, I was really happy with this movie. I actually thought the story was pretty well developed and that it flowed very coherently. I did really like the concept of Hollow Earth, which is theorized by the scientists in this film to be the place of origin of all the Titans. And I felt that that was a concept that sort of expanded on the concept presented by Dr. Yamane in 1954's Godzilla, where he talks about the Earth containing hidden pockets that contain secrets that humanity had yet to discover. So, I really liked that element. I also thought that the human characters, whereas not the most interesting human characters in cinema history, definitely did their job well in accompanying the story. So basically the story starts out when this big tech company hires a team of scientists to go and try to find Hollow Earth, seeking the energy that is kept there. And they're trying to harvest that energy to utilize it for a specific purpose. I won't give away what that specific purpose is, but I will say that it is that purpose that causes Godzilla to act the way that he does in the film. Basically, where the two come into conflict is just animal instinct. Kong is held in captivity on Skull Island at the beginning of the film, and the doctor that's looking after him strongly believes that the moment she lets him out of captivity, Godzilla will come and attack, simply for the fact that Godzilla will sense the presence of a threat to his place as the Alpha Titan. And she turns out to basically be right, because that's the moment that they get Kong out of captivity so that he can lead them to Hollow Earth, Godzilla senses his presence and attacks. So I won't really get into it any more than that, but that's kind of the basic setup. Again, it's nothing really extravagant or uniquely creative, but it is something that makes sense and it well serves the setup for the action. Another big credit I really want to give this movie is how well it's paced. Unlike a lot of the criticisms that surround the previous two Godzilla films from the franchise, I feel like this movie focuses its time appropriately between story building and action delivery, creating a well-balanced film that suits the needs of the genre. The score provided by Tom Holkenborg, aka Junkie XL, is great, and I think it really helps to accompany the excitement and intensity of the film very well. Also, whereas there are a few moments that are less than perfect, I'd have to say that I think that the CGI overall looks pretty great. There is one element of the story that I thought unfolded in a way that was incredibly predictable, but it's fun nonetheless, and it makes for a killer sequence. Overall, I score it 8 out of 10. And I would highly recommend it to anybody that loves kaiju films the way that I do. I've got a few more videos coming up that features discussion about some of the films that feature these iconic characters, so be on the lookout for those as well. Thank you all for watching this initial review on Godzilla vs. Kong. I hope everybody is doing well, and I'll see you in the next video.